Hey, what's up guys? Lord Ryujin's here bringing you another YouTube video. Wanted to take a real quick moment to just talk about something that I am really liking right now in regards to Gamestop. Yes, Gamestop. I know. And rightfully, people do get upset at Gamestop from time to time because they do have a lot of things that they do wrong about it. Some of their business practices and stuff, for an example, or stuff that people have talked about in the past. Not going to go into any of that here. What I did want to talk about, though, is something that I'm liking. I'm seeing a trend going here, and I like it. They want to get rid of previous generation titles. So they are marking them down. I mean, if you go into a GameStop, I know my GameStop at least, has games that are going 3 for $10. I mean, literally, go in there. Hey, these 3 PS3 games, $10. You got a deal. I mean, how awesome is that? In addition to that, though, GameStop is on Facebook, at least through my feed, and I'm sure other people's feeds as well, asking people, what game do you want to be for $7.50? I like this. For the obvious reason that, hey, I'm getting a game for $7.50. I mean, that's just insane. But I also like the fact that they give you choices. Like, they have, I think, a list of games, like 2, 3, 4 games. And you go in there, and whichever one gets the most likes gets sold that weekend only for $7.50. And if you're a Pro Rewards member, I think you get it down to like $6.75 or something like that, or something. It gets a little bit taken off. But the matter of the fact, because I did this with God of War Ascension. They sold God of War Ascension last weekend for $7.50. I got my copy for, I think, again, like $6.70 or something like that. So it's real awesome that they're doing this, and I hope that this is something that they continue to do going forward forever. Because not only does it benefit people like myself that are still playing previous gen games that maybe we didn't get an opportunity for whatever reason to not play a certain game, but it also gives people an incentive to buy at GameStop. I mean, why should I get God of War Ascension at a Best Buy or at a EB Games, a GameStop, anywhere, really, if they're charging the exact same price for it? But if I can go to my GameStop and I know that I can get it for $7.50, why wouldn't I do that? And that right there is the magic of it, because it helps them move the inventory that they so desperately want to move in order to make room for the current gen titles that they want to make room for. And it gives retro collectors like myself the opportunity to pick up previous gen titles. And if GameStop continue doing this, they have all kinds of stuff they could do with this. I mean, imagine if they started taking and selling Nintendo 64 titles again, and they started to go, okay, what game for the Nintendo 64 do you want to see sold for $7.50? You know? I mean, this would be great. I think it would work better, though, with previous gen. I don't think they should go back that far, because otherwise it's insane, because there are some Genesis games that I would not pay $7.50 for. I don't care what it is. You know, like I said, after a certain generation, you just need to stop selling it at a certain price. But for previous gen games that just came out within the last year or two, I mean, we're talking about, I know BioShock Infinite is currently up in the runnings. Can you imagine getting BioShock Infinite, a game that I believe just came out last year, if I'm not mistaken, for $7.50? That is just insane. You know? So this is a trend that I think GameStop needs to keep up. Make sure that you put down in the comments below what you think. Do you like this practice? Is this something that you want to see GameStop continue? Is this something that you're not happy that they're doing? And if so, explain why. But I personally, I love it. I mean, I own a PS3, I own an Xbox 360, I own a Wii, I own a DS, and a PSP. I own everything from previous gen. So sell those games, you know, mark them down, give them to me, and I'll go in there and I'll give you my money. Because when I can walk in with a $20 bill and I can walk out with a handful of games, I feel accomplished. It makes me feel good as a gamer because I'm saving. It makes me feel good as a collector because I'm getting my collection knocked out. And most of all, it makes me feel good that I was able to save so much money. It's a good thing all around. But make sure that you leave your thoughts. And I'll see you guys next time.